This is like right here and right here. Those are integers, meaning no decimals. Okay, so this point here is going to be, this is my y, this is my origin, so -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, 1, and it went up. So I have -5, 1, that's a point. Then here, this is on the y-axis, so I have here 0, -1 for that point. Okay, and now you probably say, well, that's a graph, but you got 2 points. Exactly. If you're given a graph, a table, mapping, a list of points, you got 2 points. You can choose any 2 points and write an equation. Okay? Now what I'm going to do, I can write it in slope-intercept form, point-slope form, so many. I'm going to do point-slope form. I want to do both. Okay, let's do slope-intercept form first, because you're probably like, oh, no. So slope-intercept form again. What do you need for slope-intercept form? I can't hear you. Say it louder. Guys, now you know, if you're saying it, I still don't hear you. This is a recording. Okay, so we got y equals mx plus b. What I need the slope, and I need the y-intercept. Okay, remember the y-intercept is on the y-axis. They gave me that. So all I need to do is find the slope. Since it's a graph, I'm going to just use the rise of the run. Okay, since it's a graph. So I need to know, basically I'm making a right triangle. Okay, and I know this is a negative slope because from left to right, this is decreasing. So I know I'm going to have y equals, it's going to be negative. I know that my y-intercept is -1. And I have x, so now I just need to know what my slope is. You see? I say, okay, my y-intercept, that's -1, so put my -1. It's a negative slope because it's decreasing left to right. Therefore, I know my slope going to be negative. So now all I got to do is fill in for m. Okay. So now I need to know how to get from this point to this point, what is my rise, what is my run. So I go up 1, 2. So this right here is 2. That's my rise. So I'm going to put a 2 over, erase that blank, 2 over, and my run is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I know my equation is y equals -2/5 x minus 1. Okay. Now, could I have found my slope another way? Absolutely. Okay. So if you're given 2 points and you just want to find the slope, then I really want to do it. But you probably say, keep it easy, Miss E, keep it easy. Okay, I will. But what you could do anyway, you can use the slope formula. You can say m equals the changes of y, meaning y sub 1 minus y sub 2 over x of 1 minus x of 2. Okay? So therefore, I'm just say this is my first point. Okay? You could say that. It doesn't really matter which one, as long as you know which is which. If this is my first point, then I would say my y value, which go in my numerator, and this is my x value, it goes to my denominator. The formula yields a subtraction sign, so you just write those subtraction because it's part of the formula. Now I'm going to go to my second point. My second point, the y value is -1, and the x value is 0. Okay, these two becomes a positive. That's a plus. So really, I got 1 plus 1 over -5 minus 0. Come on now, minus 0, you know you're going to get what? -5, okay? So 1 plus 2 equals 1 plus 2. Look, I'm saying the answer. 1 plus 1 is 2. Then you have -5. I'm just going to put the negative at the top. Because it doesn't matter. I can leave the negative here or here. Usually, we don't leave it in the denominator. So now I know the slope is -2/5. You'll be like, but you already knew that from the rise and run. Absolutely. It's the same thing, okay? I want you to see that we're not doing different things. We're doing things different way, different format, okay? A different approach. It's like you're going to somebody's house. You don't have to go the same way all the time. It's more than one way to get to your destination, okay? It's more than one way to get in shape and get healthy. Okay, bring it back. Okay, here we go. Now they gave me a point and a slope, okay? A point and a slope. Here, I'm going to use the point slope formula. Okay? They gave me a point and slope, so I'm going to use the point slope formula. Okay? Which say y minus y, I'll put the ones and the twos there for you. You really, then whatever, equals the slope, x of 1 minus x of 2. Now I will tell you, whatever you put here, make sure the numbers are the same. If you say I'm not going to leave, I'm not going to put nothing there, you don't have to put nothing there. And you can just put a 1 here, okay? But when you're using, you're going to drop this based on what we're about to do. For the point slope formula, baby, they gave you the slope. So where you see an M at, they told me the slope was -3. I'm just going to write -3 for that slope. They gave me 1 point. So yes, I'm going to write the variable first, y. Here will go so I'm going to have y minus, this is x, that's y. So I'm going to say 3, y minus 3. Over here, I'm going to say x minus -1. Okay? I'm just substituting in. You always, yes, you always leave this y first. You don't put the 3. You don't interchange it like that. Okay? Just write it like that. Just substitute in for the second y and the second x. Okay? It doesn't matter what point you use. It's all the same. So I have here y minus 3, because I need to simplify this, guys. Just FYI, I'm jumping back. Equals -3 times x plus 1. Because that's negative times negative. No, do not distribute that. You can leave this just like that and you're done. You're done. Now, if you want to get in the slope-intercept form, yes, you distribute it. Yes, you get the y by itself. But it didn't ask you that. Okay? So it's pretty easy. Oh, this is really, pretty easy. Now, if you do want to go to slope-intercept form, then you go ahead and distribute the -3, and then you add 3 to both sides, and you have y by itself, but you don't need to do that. Okay? Now, moving on. Here they gave me 2 points. They gave me 2 points. They didn't even give me the slope. So, in neither one of them are the y-intercept. Neither point is the y-intercept. So, I'm going to find the slope, and then I'm going to use the point slope formula. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? And it doesn't matter which point. Okay? I will tell you this. Now, if you want to put this on a grid and plot the points and then find your slope and your y-intercept, you could do that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to find the slope first. Okay? So I'm going to say M equals, and this is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay? So here, my y's go at the top. So let me write this formula again for you. You got y sub 2 minus y sub 1, x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay? So y of 2 is -13. The formula told me to put a subtraction sign. My second y is -7. Okay, my first x is a +8. The formula told me to put a subtraction sign. My first x is -4. Okay. So if the formula told me to put a subtraction, I'm putting a subtraction because that's a part of the formula. The negative, that goes with the point that was given to me. So now I'm just going to simplify. We know that a negative and negative, that's a plus. A negative and negative, that's a plus. So I got -13 plus 7, which is -6. Okay. Then I have an 8 plus 4, which is 12. You have to simplify.